Miami Dolphins mode. Yeah, Miami Dolphins mode. What? Miami Dolphins. Woo mode. Yeah. Woo.
What's up, Dolphin fans, and thank you for coming on the Miami Dolphins Mode channel. And today we're going to talk about Jesse Davis saying that they're giving him some time at the center position. All right, so let's get right into it. First off, like I've mentioned on other videos, the offensive line is really up in the air. Nobody really solidified any position on the offensive line last year. The only player that I said that should have a position is Eric Flowers because they paid him $10 million a year basically to come onto the team. So when you pay a player that much, they should start, right? But all the other positions are basically up in the air. And recently, Jesse Davis came out and they interviewed him. They asked him about the new position that he's practicing on, and that's center. Jesse Davis. He was an undrafted free agent when he came on with the Dolphins, and he wasn't guaranteed a spot. He wasn't, undrafted free agent is like, you're good, okay, we'll keep you. You're not, doesn't matter. Undrafted free agent is basically like you're out there on an island. You have to perform in order to make the team, because if not, they really don't care about you until you pop their eyes open. So Jesse Davis did. When he came on, we had trouble. We had not so much trouble. We had some trouble on the offensive line, and what happened is one of our tackles got injured in his first year. He came on as a reserve, and he did a good job as a backup, especially as an undrafted free agent. So he opened eyes to the coaching staff. This was when Adam Gase was here, and he stuck around. He went from right tackle to right guard, then he went to right tackle, then he went to left tackle, then he went back to right tackle. He even played D tackle, on the defensive line for us. So, I mean, he's basically been everywhere, And recently on the interview that he did today, actually, earlier today, is that they're trying him out at center, And to me, it kind of got my attention because the center of the offensive line is usually, not always, but usually like the quarterback of the offensive line, because he's in the middle of the offensive line. And when the offensive line is kind of like right side, left side, it's the right guard, the right tackle, left guard, left tackle, and it's kind of a competition within themselves, like what side is better, right? So and that happens when you're on an offensive line unit, right? So I believe, I know that he hasn't played center or anything like that, but trying him as center, I think is good because he's played right guard, he's played right tackle, he's played left tackle. I mean, and even D tackle. So center, most of the time they guide the guards and the tackles on either side because the center should know everybody's blocking patterns or who they need to block. And the thing is, like, you have a certain block scheme up, but it depends on the defense. So if the defense has, like, let's say if the defense has a 4-3, just an example, I'm just putting an example out here. Say they have a 4-3, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and it's normal. Nobody's blitzing, nobody's showing blitz, nobody's coming up to the line. It's 4 and then 3 in the back. Everybody knows where they need a block. But let's say some of the linebackers move up and it looks like they want to blitz, then it's kind of like you got to call man, right, on offensive line, and man means block down, right? Block down, and say, so if a linebacker comes up, right, and say, for instance, the right guard, right, and he has his D tackle at a 3 position, which is the B gap, but then all of a sudden, the middle linebacker, right, he comes up to the one spot, which is the A gap, right, and then the center calls man, right? Meaning now you had the D tackle to the right guard. Hey, you had the D tackle, which is the 3 technique, but now since the linebacker came up, now you have the linebacker block him. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, and you need a person at center most of the time that knows this and has the football IQ to say, hey, you need to do this, or or even like the left guard, hey, who do I block? You need to do this, or even the left tackle, hey, we practice this on a 4-3, but now they got 6 people on the line. Who do I block? You tell them, you got like little codes within yourself. You say I don't know, like West Wing, and that means block the guy all the way in the top. You have like your little codes. I think this is good because he's played so many different positions, and he came in as right tackle. He did a good job for what he was coming in, and he also played right guard, which he had a decent season. He wasn't bad. He was an average guard. And if he's able to pick up the center, he has probably more experience than any other offensive lineman that we have. So I think it would be a good thing for him to be on there if he's able to do it. I know we got Tate Karras from New England, but remember, we didn't sign him for a big contract. We gave him like a 1-year deal for $3 to $4 million, which isn't a big contract. It's a prove-it contract, So you never know. Maybe Jesse Davis goes in. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not saying that he should start. I'm not saying Tate Karras should be on the bench or Tate Karras should start. But I think it's a good deal. I think it's not bad. I don't know if he's going to start there, but I kind of like it, because he's played so many different positions. And since his rookie year, even though it hasn't been like tremendous, he has improved, and it's also difficult for him to improve playing so many different positions. Usually somebody comes in and they play one position and they stay there for a long time. But he's playing multiple positions all over the offensive line and even defensive line. And center might be good for him. Might be something that'll make his play better. And I think his football IQ is pretty good considering the fact that he's played so many positions. So this might be a good thing. I don't know. This is just one thing that I saw, so I wanted to comment on it. Tell me what you guys think. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. And go Dolphins.